Hello everyone and welcome to my very first live stream here in Tech with Catalina. My name is Catalina Castro. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. No, I am not new in the crypto space. I've been here for 3 years and I have been creating content and educational content for the Spanish market for 2 years now. And I think there isn't a better timing for me to restart this YouTube channel for the new people, especially the new people that will be joining the market in the next, let's say, year and a half. And we need to, as a community, as a market, we need to encourage these people to stay. We need to provide education. We need to provide perspective. And we need to provide education. We stopped doing educational videos a while ago. And we talk a lot about the news, what's going on in the market, but we need to go back to basics. So I think and I hope this channel will bring you a lot of value. We will be doing always an educational class in each one of my videos, not only for the very people who are just getting started, but also advanced people. I hope you like my background, my beautiful Bitcoin full node. I named him Hal in honor to Hal Finney, who was the very first person to run the Bitcoin software after Satoshi Nakamoto. So I have a beautiful full node here at home. I will be teaching you guys how to do the same and contribute to the decentralization of the system. And also we will be talking about the advantages of having a full node at home, the level of privacy that you can get with this. And as I said before, we will be doing educational classes. We will be talking about the news, what's going on in the market, but I think I will be adding that extra value to the market in each one of my videos. So stay with me until the very end of this video because we have the first educational class. We will be answering 2 questions from the audience that I have been collecting, from different audiences. So I hope you like it. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my very first live stream. I will be doing this on a daily basis. So yeah, thank you so much. Give it a thumb up, a push. And the very first topic that I wanted to talk today is something that I agree with. And it is actually a reflection from the one and only Andreas Antonopoulos. Andreas Antonopoulos shared, he's always communicating the right message to the right people at the right time. He's amazing. We love him, right? So in a conference that took place in Latin America last week or a couple of weeks ago, he shared that he thinks that we as a market are celebrating too much. We know that 2020 has been a very conflict year for humanity in terms of pandemic and economic crisis, but for us as a community, as a market, it has been fantastic. We had a Bitcoin halving. The price of Bitcoin has just passed 23K and we had a new all-time high, etc. But we also had a change of narrative in terms of PayPal talking about crypto and providing crypto services, banks doing so as well, and a change of narrative when it comes to Wall Street and JP Morgan. That is positive in a short term. That is a push that we need as a market, but we are celebrating that too much, says Andreas. We need to go back to basics. We need to go back to understanding and making people understand why Bitcoin is important, how decentralization is achieved on a technical level. Why are different blockchains more or less decentralized? What are we trying to achieve with this market? What are we providing to humanity that is different? We are here because the old system has failed us. So we need to continue doing so. We are celebrating. Yes, we celebrate it, but just for a little while, and then we need to go back to basics and have a more macro perspective in that sense. And I wanted to share this message with you today because I think, as I said at the beginning, he always shares the right message at the right time. What do you think about it? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Today we're celebrating because the price of Bitcoin has just past 23K. That is amazing, but also let's encourage people to, not only as investors, but also as professionals, because we need more professionals, we need more entrepreneurs to keep on growing as a market and so that the technology continues evolving. Bitcoin is a technology that it needs to scale, that it needs to evolve, and we need more minds, more entrepreneurs, more professionals, not only investors or people speculating about the market, right? So that is what we're going to do in each one of my videos, continue providing educational content. And as I said before, I have a Spanish YouTube channel that I have linked in the description below. If you speak Spanish or if you know someone that speaks Spanish, you can also join me there. I have been doing videos in Spanish and Espanol for 2 years now, but it's time. It's time to go global. It took me a while. I wanted to have my full note here ready for you guys to see and to share with you as well. So yeah, that is the first thing that I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the news. Everyone is talking about the news right now. So let me share my screen so that I can also share with you. Let me see if you can see my screen right now, because we have an educational class. We have an educational class for you today. I think it's not allowing me to share my screen. I don't know why. But anyhow, I wanted to introduce myself. Maybe we can do it tomorrow. We're going to be talking about mining. We're going to be answering 2 questions. Maybe we can do it today, but let me see if I can share my screen. Why? Okay, it's not working. What a pity. I have an educational class ready for you guys. Anyhow, thank you so much for joining me today. We will be doing the educational class tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Join me to increase your knowledge, because understanding Bitcoin on a fundamental level is like the ABC, is what is going to give you perspective in order to compare with other blockchains and to make the best decisions possible, not only as an investor, but as a professional as well, to understand what you want to build, which team you want to join, etc., etc., etc. Let me see if I can share my screen. Why? I think I need to configure something on my computer because I have a new computer. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Catalina Castro from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I will be sharing with you guys also what we go through here in terms of corruption, inflation, and reality. We understand fiat money and the problems and decentralization and corruption that fiat money has better than anyone. However, I don't see a lot of people or young people taking action. So that is why I started my YouTube channel in Spanish, so that I could help a lot of people in this country and in all Latin America. But I know you guys live in different realities, and maybe what I'm going to share with you doesn't resonate with you. So whenever you explain Bitcoin to people, one of the things that I usually pay attention to is that I try to read the person first. What is the person's reality, and what is the message that is going to resonate best with that person's reality, right? So we're going to be also doing some analysis here that the reality that we go through in this country, which is one of the best use cases for Bitcoin and this technology. And hopefully 2021 is going to be a very interesting year in terms of the new presidency in the United States. Regulations are coming, digitalization, cash is going to be disappearing, mainly in first world countries. Here in Argentina, we're going to continue having cash, I think, for a longer period of time, but it's going to be very interesting to analyze that process and see how we as can live through it, okay? And yeah, we'll be analyzing everything we will be going through together in the following year. So I cannot share my screen. I had an educational class for you ready, but we will be doing that in the following years. Get ready. We'll be talking about this as well. Thank you for joining me today. It was a great opportunity to introduce myself. Thank you. And this is raw. This is live. There is no chance for me to change it. So I really like it as well. You will be getting to know me a little bit better as well. So thank you for joining me today, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Gracias. Thank you. Ciao.